Let's begin. Hello and welcome to the 65th episode of Quizzing with the Members. Always a delight to do this because we get to quiz with people from all over the world. And sometimes, just like in this panel, sometimes we have people who have been with us for a long time. And then there are always debutants, which is always such a nice, heartwarming things to see new people joining our small little community that we are trying to create. Let me call them one by one. Our first contestant is on a hot streak right now. Been winning some thrillers of late, including the last episode, and he's back here. Give it up for Abhishek. What's Hi Abhishek. How is it? How does it feel to be on a crazy run, Abhishek? Okay, our second contestant is making her debut. She's from California, did a master's in environmental engineering and works as a business analyst. Loves cooking, reading, watching TV. Huge Potterhead. Fan of the show Gilmore Girls. Wow, loves nature, animals, and is a vegetarian. Loves trivia. Give it up for Deepti.
Hey, hi.
Hi Deepti, welcome to
Thank
Quizzing. Are
you.
you excited?
Excited, nervous, feels a little surreal for sure. Because I
Tell
see
us,
you
tell
on
us.
TV and like I'm talking to you right now.
Nice.
So,
Thanks. But tell us something new, Deepti. What's happening in your world? Anything that's happening either in California or in business analysis or environmental engineering, anything.
up I have a 3.5-year-old, so a lot of stuff is happening there.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, it's just daily routine life. Nothing new, nothing exciting.
Nice. Okay, cool. Good to have Deepti here. On that note, we go to our third contestant who has been here quite a few times. One of our most like when I feel like special, it feels little this thing, but we've seen him in offline quizzes and online quizzes. Give it up for Dhruv.
Hey, KV,
Dhruv, so nice to see you in a an
non-office
office, homely, comfortable,
environment.
no pressure environment. Because every time you come on quizzes, I feel like jaldi khatam karo. Dhruv ka kuch to pending hai. Oh, nice. Dhruv, what's happening? Tell us something new that's happening in Mumbai.
All good, all good. Yesterday I conducted a quiz actually, so
Nice,
I'm still a little high on that. So it was good fun.
nice. How? Tell us more. Like, was it a themed quiz, general quiz? What
It
was the
was a
audience?
general quiz. So there's this organization called Sisters in Sweat. So they conduct a quiz, I think, at last Wednesday of every month.
Hmm.
So this month happened to be my turn to host. So it's good fun.
Nice. Okay, guys. Abhishek is here, Deepti is here, Dhruv is here, and time to call upon our last contestant. Lives and works in London. Amiket grew up all over India. Originally a Bihari, married to a Tamilian. Nice. And mom to a dog called Chutney. Is it like my profile? Almost engineer by training. Wow. Good at appreciating music. Wow. Same. Average at adulting. Same. Bad at sports. Yes. And amazing at remembering old TV ad jingles. Give it up for Meghna.
Hi, KV. I hope
Hi,
you can hear me.
Meghna. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that Chutney?
Yeah, Chutney just started barking in the background, so I had to put him in my lap. That's the only way he stays quiet.
Oh my God,
I, he's
what a
going to be
story.
helping me with the quiz. Yeah.
Oh wow. How old is Chutney?
He's 1.5,
One
so
and a half. Oh,
it's
it's
still
little
a
baby
child.
only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I mean, they always are a child. That's the
Yeah, that's the beauty.
yeah. Oh
Beauty or the
man.
bane, I don't know.
Meghna, what's happening? Tell us something new. Tell us like something about Bihar Tamil Nadu connection. I'm very curious. Like,
Oh, you're a great example of a Bihar Tamil Nadu connection,
yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no. Well, all I say is I don't cook. My husband cooks, so
Hmm.
he is amazing at cooking. So I've experienced a completely new style of cuisine which I had
Hmm.
never experienced before. You
Hmm.
know, you typically associate Tamil Nadu with like, oh, dosa, idli, but no, there is a lot more. So yeah,
Yeah.
enjoying that life.
Nice.
Trying my best not to gain a lot of weight with it, but enjoying that life.
Oh man,
And
amazing.
also a lot of movies, a lot of Tamil, Malayalam movies, which again expanded my horizons a lot.
Nice.
So nice.
Any movie you think of to recommend to people who don't follow Tamil or Malayalam cinema?
Oh, Malayalam, well, of course, Kumbalangi Nights is one of my
Hmm.
favorites. And more recently, of course, I like Malayalam cinema more, as you can tell. I
Hmm.
directly went to Malayalam, but
Hmm.
more recently, there's something called like any Fahad Fasil movie, I think. So,
Nice.
any,
Fafa.
yeah,
Fafa fan.
yeah, Fafa
Okay.
movies. Yeah.
Fafa movies. Cool, guys. Okay. 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 Cool. 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 Let's do this. Let's do 16 question quizzing with members. Let's have fun. Let's learn something new, hopefully, or just have fun. Okay, 16 questions. All of you know how this works. So we'll just straight away start with the first question to Abhishek. The order will be Abhishek, Deepti, Dhruv, Meghna. Second half will reverse. Abhishek, this is for you. Short and sweet question. A recent animated movie has made waves with its record-breaking box office performance, including the fastest to cross $1 billion globally and the highest grossing Pixar film ever. Premiering in 2024, it outperformed industry projections with a remarkable $154 million domestic opening. Which movie are we talking about?
I think it might be more recent, but is it Inside Out too?
Inside Out 2? Yes, that is correct. It is Inside Out 2. Great start to the quiz. Abhishek gets 10 points. This is the sequel to Inside Out. Came last year. Inside Out 2. Okay. Next direct will be to Deepti. It is a term in US politics that refers to public aversion to American overseas military involvements after the domestic controversy over a specific war. Since the early 1980s, some possible effects of Dash syndrome include public opinion against war, ending the active use of military conscription, a relative reluctance to deploy ground troops, and Dash paralysis. Many hawkish conservatives, such as Ronald Reagan, agreed with some part of this analysis. In time, the term Dash syndrome expanded as a shorthand for the idea that Americans were worried they would never win a war again and that their nation was in utter decline. Give me the term, just give me the blank. What is it called? Dash syndrome.
Not sure, I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Dhruv.
I'm not sure, but is it something to do with Vietnam? So Vietnam paralysis or
I'll
Vietnamese
give it to you. Yes,
paralysis?
Vietnam is the keyword we were looking for. It is Vietnam. And of course, post Vietnam, anti-war, anti all of this, and losing, that's another hint. And specific war is Vietnam War. We're talking about Vietnam syndrome. Well done. Vietnam syndrome. Dhruv gets 11 for that, which means the next direct will be to Meghna. Meghna, Ergo or ERGO. Ergo Group is a group of insurance companies owned by Munich Re. It operates in over 20 countries, including, especially in Europe and Asia. Very direct question. With which Indian company has Ergo entered into a joint venture for its India insurance business?
And Dekha hai uska out. Let me think about it.
Yes.
Is it HDFC?
It is HDFC. Yes, well done.
Yeah.
It is HDFC. HDFC Ergo. Well done. It is HDFC Ergo. Yeah. So as you know, in India, because of our FDI rules, you need to have an Indian company and a foreign insurer if any. So HDFC Ergo. Okay. 10 points to Meghna. Next direct to Abhishek. Okay, sort of like an 80 question. Abhishek, during the 1920s prohibition era in the United States, a homemade spirit became infamous for its poor quality and the secrecy of its production. This drink was often made by mixing cheap grain alcohol with water and flavorings like juniper berry juice in a household fixture to avoid police detection. It was a key ingredient in cocktails like the bee's knees, which were created to mask its unpleasant taste. This drink's name hints at the common household item, or common household item used in its clandestine preparation. What is this notorious Prohibition era beverage, which now refers to any style of homemade spirit made in amateur conditions?
Nothing is coming to mind except Santra or the Desi Tarra or something, but definitely not American. So it's not a household item. I'll just say moonshine.
Moonshine? No, passing to Deepti.
I can think of the common household item, but I'm trying to think of a drink. I'm not sure. I'll just say mead and
Not meat. Going
yeah.
to Dhruv.
Is it bootleg?
Not bootleg. Going to Meghna.
I feel like ये किसी whiskey tour किसी alcohol tour पे तो देखा है Scotland में, but yeah, moonshine was what is coming to mind.
Hmm.
The only other thing I can think about homemade spirit is tadi, which is okay. Let me take a guess. I don't know. I'll just say barrel.
No. Okay, we'll take another round starting with Abhishek. So we are looking at a two-word answer, okay? Two-word. Second word would be a type of alcohol, like, okay, type of alcohol, and there is a big clue in the question for the type. Like if you have to figure कौन सा होगा amongst everything that we drink, उसमें से कौन सा होगा, that's the second word. But the more important word is the first one, which was the household fixture that we were talking about. That is in the answer, okay? So the first word is something that might be in our house, might be, okay, which con contains water. Okay, the purpose of that thing is to contain water, and it is in a specific area in our house, but not every house has it. Like my house doesn't have it. If it helps, I don't know. But is something coming, or should I make it more like easier, or anybody wants to blog at this point? Okay, I'll make it simple, but that will be the last hint. Two-word answer. Second is a spirit, like an alcohol name. First word is something that's, if it is in your house, it is mostly in your bathroom. Okay. So think of bathroom and then something that can contain water.
Yep.
Okay. So
I have
whenever
a guess.
Abhishek.
Uh, bucket gin.
Bucket gin. Okay. Deepti.
Bucket whiskey.
Not bucket whiskey. Going to Dhruv.
Bucket gin sounded right to me because of the juniper berry juice, but I'm not able to think of anything. I'll just say bucket vodka.
Bucket vodka. No. Going to Meghna.
Juniper berry juice is throwing me off, but cheap grain alcohol, well, bucket beer.
I don't know why you guys kept bucket same and
Bucket, yeah.
Bucket ही था.
But
why didn't you keep the
now
same?
I'm thinking for sure KV has a bucket in his house.
Yeah, I'm like,
I know.
because juniper makes gin very obvious
Gin
because
है,
there is
gin है,
Yeah.
grain.
gin.
So
अरे
the
भाई
other
gin
thing,
नहीं है तो कुछ क्या
yeah,
होगा?
और it's a household fixed and like I'm like पता नहीं तुम्हारे घर में है कि नहीं, मेरे घर में तो नहीं. It's not bucket तो usually 90%
Yeah.
करना पड़ता है. Something in bathroom that might contain water and is a bathtub. So it's a bathtub gin. Okay, bathtub
Oh.
gin is a thing. Today we learned. Okay,
Today we learned that.
today we learned
As a gin lover, it's a shame, but yeah.
bathtub gin, bathtub gin. Okay, what points to give and who to give? Okay. Abhishek said gin first, so little bit points should go to Abhishek out of 5. But he didn't say bathtub. So we'll give you 2 points, Abhishek, for gin and move on. Abhishek gets 2 points. Next, Derek will be Dipti. Okay, the question will look complicated. Don't worry, it's just answer will be a movie name. In the annals of musical theater song titles, all the men in my life keep getting killed by Kandarian demons. Certainly sticks out. George Renblatt strayed from the horror and gore of his source material and went full satire for X the musical. So X is a film. First performed in Toronto in 2003, the musical, based on all three of Sam Raimi's X movies, another hint for the movies, made it to off Broadway in 2006 and has since made stops in Japan, South Korea, Spain, and Las Vegas, where it's currently still running. If you want to ensure a bloody good time, buy a seat in the splatter zone, where audience members can expect to be doused in fake blood. Which movie's musical adaptation are we talking about?
Is it Carrie?
No, not Carrie. Going to Dhruv.
I'm a little confused, but I am going to go with Blade.
Not Blade. Going to Meghna.
There's nothing about what it is, which time the source material is from, right?
Correct. Definitely before 2003.
Of course,
But
yeah.
that's not, yeah, not.
Is it Final Destination musical?
No, going to Abhishek.
Is it Evil Dead?
Oh, yes, it is Evil Dead.
Oh,
Well done. It is Evil Dead. Evil Dead had three movies before 2003. They actually had more movies after 2003, more spin-offs and all of that. But yeah, Sam Raimi is the director, and horror, gore, blah blah blah. Evil Dead now has a musical. Crazy. Okay, so
First year of college. That's it.
mhm, mhm. 11, 12, 13 points to Abhishek for Evil Dead, which means the next direct will be Dipti's again. In Zomato's 2024 Customer Insights Report, a fascinating trend emerged, revealing how Indians have adapted their food delivery apps for more than just ordering meals. Among the millions of food orders, nearly 5,000 users searched for something unrelated to food but commonly tied to daily lives. What were they searching for in these apps?
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
So is it something is it like a commodity or like something you can order or just something they were searching for?
Is
Blog,
anyone blocking?
blog.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, everyone is blocking. Okay. Okay. But it's something interesting is what we said earlier. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll pass.
Okay. Passing to Dhruv.
If after blocking I don't get it right, it'll be embarrassing. But is it a significant other or a girlfriend or
Yeah,
something?
girlfriend. Girlfriend is the word we were looking for. People are searching for girlfriends on Zomato. Why not? 4,940 people search for girlfriend on Zomato. 11 points there to Dhruv. Ah, beautiful. Okay, next direct is to Meghna. Meghna in 2018, an acclaimed album titled Kids See Ghosts featured a track that creatively incorporated a posthumous sample from a prominent 1990s frontman. This sample was sourced from a home recording that wasn't officially released until 2015 and was cleared by the frontman's widow and daughter. The album, a collaboration between Kanye West and Kid Cudi or Cudi, includes this track as a testament to the frontman's lasting influence. The sampled artist struggled with mental health issues and was admired by both Cudi and Kanye, who once compared himself to this influential musician. All I want from you is what artist behind the sample material are we talking about? And even before you guess, Meghna, just to clarify, some timeline nerds or rock nerds, not when I say 1990s, I mean late 80s and early 90s. Okay, so yeah.
okay. We don't know when that person died. I really can't somehow zero in on somebody. I'm assuming I shouldn't say this already, but 90s से link नहीं हो पा रहा मुझसे. For the lack of a better answer, I'll just say Michael Jackson, which is funny because it's kids see ghosts. So no, but yeah, I'll still say Michael Jackson.
Not Michael Jackson, going to Abhishek.
Just going by widow and daughter, because is it Kurt Cobain?
It is Kurt Cobain. Yes, well done. Good crack. It is Kurt Cobain. Late 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Kurt Cobain struggled with mental health issues, of course. Kanye West is a big fan. They used Kurt Cobain song Burn the Rain, I think. Kanye West, Kurt Cobain. Nice. Grunge, Seattle. This is Kurt Cobain. Next direct
For
will
some reason,
Hmm.
Kurt Cobain is still young in my mind. So I was like, नहीं वो तो बाद में आया था. And I was like, नहीं, he just died early. He wasn't that young.
वाह
Yeah, I
वाह
know.
बहुत कितना अच्छा लगता कर्ट साहब को जब वो सुनते
I know. Died young.
Died young.
Sorry.
Better to burn out than to fade away. हमारे
Oh.
इंजीनियरिंग में लोग ऐसा कोट लिखते थे. Okay, cool. Abhishek gets 11 for this. Next direct is to Deepti. Okay, X launched its The Wake Up campaign and it featured Chennai readers, area where Y has a stronghold, being put to sleep by a newspaper of boring news. Since then, there have been quite a few instances where Y has mocked the X, stay ahead of X, read Y is one of those successful campaigns. All I want from you is X and Y.
Is X the Hindu?
Just give both Deepti एक साथ. Doesn't matter if you tell X, Y, and Y that. Just if you can just give me the two, like in any order, doesn't matter.
I'll just say the Hindu and Times of India.
Yes, perfect. It is the
Okay.
Times of India and the Hindu. This is their nice little battle they were doing in Chennai, where Times of
Okay.
India entered and they were taking digs on the Hindu. So sense, not sensational. The Hindu also has pages 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So obviously a dig on Times of India and
Page
they're
3.
on page
Page
3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, okay. 10 points there to Dipti, which means that is the end of the first half. We'll take a quick look at the scores. Abhishek with 10 for Inside Out 2, 2 for Bathtub Gin, 13 for Evil Dead, and 11 for Kurt Cobain, leading right now with 36. Deepti has 10 for TOI The Hindu. Dhruv has 11 each for Vietnam Syndrome, and and
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend 22, and Meghna has 10 for HDFC Ergo. Okay, anything can happen. In the second half, the order will now reverse. It will be Meghna, Dhruv, Deepti, Abhishek. Meghna, this is for you. Originally, in the 1920s, it meant a small character part that stands out from the other minor parts. The Oxford English Dictionary connects this with the meaning a short literary sketch or portrait, which is based on the literal meaning of the word, which is a miniature carving on a gemstone. Which word is this that you can often relate to, say, Stanley and Quentin Tarantino within a film?
Gemstone. Or a gemstone, not a stone. Okay. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So is this it says Oxford English Dictionary connects this with the meaning shortly. Is that the only definition that is there? Like, is that the only dictionary definition? Or no?
So there are three different or two different dictionary definitions. First is the first line, and second is gemstone related. These are the two definitions you will find if you search this word in a dictionary.
Inscribe. Wait, is it a script?
No, not a script going to prove.
Is it cameo?
It's cameo.
Oh God.
Small character that stands out from the other minor part is a cameo that is often done by Tarantino and Stanley in different films. Cameo. Well done. 11 points there. Yeah. So cameo, we all know what cameo means. And cameo originally meant like small gemstone. It still means, not originally, like a cameo, whatever, like small,
Ah,
small piece of jewelry that also means a cameo. And of course, small character part means a cameo. So cameos like this. Cameo. Okay. 11 points to Dhruv. Next, we'll go to Deepti. Okay, Deepti, Einsteinium is a community-driven cryptocurrency that leverages blockchain technology to raise capital for scientific research. This is accomplished through a mining tax that creates a pool of funds to provide grants to deserving applicants. Mined blocks will make a compulsory 2.5% donation to the Einsteinium Foundation fund, and the community will vote on which scientific project to fund. What is the code used for Einsteinium to represent on exchanges?
Is it MC?
MC? Oh, no, passing to Abhishek.
Is it EMC2?
It is EMC2, not
Oh,
MC. It is EMC2, which is, of course, a reference to E equals MC square. It
I
is,
was only thinking of the MC part because E was too obvious.
yeah. That's why I waited. I was like, MC, EMC2. Okay, to YouTube audience, we had a big discussion, and what we have realized amongst the five of us is that Deepti got the funda right. She was in that direction, but Abhishek got the exact answer. So we are splitting some points. We're giving 8 to Abhishek and 3 to Deepti, which means the next direct will now come to Meghna. Okay, Meghna, we're talking about a certain company, a global powerhouse in heavy machinery. This company traces its roots to a city sharing its name, which in Japanese translates to a small pine tree. Founded over a century ago, it rivals Caterpillar in construction, mining, and forestry. Dominant at home and strong in China, its Tokyo based operations span 250 plus subsidiaries, producing everything from industrial equipment to thermoelectric generators. World's second largest manufacturer of construction equipment. Which company are we talking about?
So is it only sort of known in China? No, like it's most like it's a global company, right?
Yeah,
Eventually.
yeah, yeah, global company.
There's one thing that's coming to mind, but I don't know if it is a city name. Is it Mazda?
No, not Mazda. Going to Dhruv.
I have seen this question somewhere, and I don't think I got it then, and I don't think I'm getting it today either.
Oh, oh.
So, so just to confirm, the name of the city is there in its entirety in the name of the company, or is it partly there? Or...
Yeah, partly their type.
So
Like
I'm just
that.
gonna take a guess and say Fukushima.
No, going to Deepti.
दो आंसर दीप्ति वरना अभिषेक ये भी ले जाएगा.
I'll just say Osaka.
Not Osaka, going to Abhishek.
One thing I can thank my MBA for. It was a very famous case study. It's Komatsu, I think.
Komatsu. Yes, we're talking about Komatsu. Okay. Komatsu, one of world's biggest, second largest manufacturer of construction equipment and mining equipment after Caterpillar, of course. But yeah, in Japan and China, it's much bigger than Caterpillar. Talking about Komatsu, very crucial 13 points to Abhishek.
What's the city?
Cities, basically, so the etymology challenge with most Japanese companies, etymology is also very Japanese type, right? So, like the actual Japanese name of Komatsu is something like Kabushiki Gaisha Komatsu Shishakusho, okay, which
Okay.
comes from another Japanese city, which otherwise we in English we say Minato. Okay, so that's why I was like city पे ज़्यादा focus मत करो, focus on this only. Okay, okay, 13 to Abhishek, which means we come back to Meghna for the next question. These particular molars, which often cause discomfort into adulthood, are noted for their delayed emergence compared to other dental structures. Aristotle highlighted them in his work, The History of Animals, describing them as the last to appear. The oldest known instance of such structures was found in a European woman from the Magdalenian period. Their issues became notably more common with the advent of processed foods during the Industrial Revolution. What are these molars commonly called? What are we talking about?
wisdom teeth.
Yes, wisdom tooth, wisdom teeth, correct. 10.
मेरे बहुत जल्दी आ गए थे.
Oh, yes. 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 Wisdom, wisdom tooth is
Yeah.
correct. Okay, cool. Now we come to Dhruv for the next question. Dhruv, Bollywood, in a 2021 Bollywood film that offers a blend of humor and drama, a young woman takes on an unusual role that changes her life and those around her. This film, directed by Lakshman Utekar and produced by Dinesh Vijan, is a remake of a 2011 Marathi film about a surrogate mother. The movie features a stellar cast, including Kriti Sanon in the lead role, with Pankaj Tripathi and Sai Tamankar in supporting roles. Despite its planned theatrical release, the film premiered digitally due to unforeseen circumstances. The film was honored at the 69th National Film Awards and received several accolades at the 67th Filmfare Awards. What is the title of this film?
None clue. I pass.
Okay,
No idea.
passing to Dipti.
Mimi.
Mimi, that is correct. It is Mimi. Mimi. Mimi, it is Mimi, of course. Kriti Saran won many awards, etc. Okay, 11 points to Dipti. 3 questions to go, and yeah, quiz is still alive and kicking. Next direct is to Abhishek. Abhishek, looking at a two-word answer, the dash dash model of accident causation is a model used in risk analysis and risk management. It likens human systems to multiple slices which has randomly placed and sized holes in each slice, as you can see in the image, stacked side by side, in which the risk of a threat becoming a reality is mitigated by the differing layers and types of defenses which are layered behind each other. Therefore, lapses and weaknesses in one defense do not allow a risk to materialize, since other defenses also exist to prevent a single point of failure. The image is, of course, showing you the same thing that's been described so far. You can see three different this thing with randomly placed holes and vulnerabilities, mitigation risk, etc. All I want from you is what is the model called, or it's just filling the blank because it's called the dash dash model.
Just going by the picture, is it the Swiss cheese model?
The Swiss cheese model. Yes, it is the Swiss cheese model. It is the Swiss cheese model. Slices was also a hint, and generally Swiss cheese has these random holes, etc. The Swiss cheese model. Okay, 10 points there to Abhishek. And now we come to Meghna for the penultimate question. Zach Starkey is known for his work with The Who and Oasis. His godfather, Keith Moon of The Who, gave him his first drum kit, which sparked his interest in music. Despite his father's initial desire for him to pursue a different career, Zach carved his own path in music, joining bands like the Icicle Works and the Semantics. What I want from you is who is Zach Starkey's famous father, known for his work with one of the most iconic rock bands in history? Who are we talking about?
Keith Moon was the godfather.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say George Harrison.
Sorry, George
Wait,
Harrison?
no, wait. I'm saying. Wait, hold on. I'm saying his name wrong. Wait, Starkey. Is it Ringo Starr by any chance?
Ringo Starr. Zach Starkey is the son of Richard Starkey, also known as
Oh,
Ringo Starr. And drum was, of course, the biggest clue here. He's
yeah.
drummer. Zach Starkey, the drummer. And yeah,
मेरे दिमाग में जॉर्ज हैरिसन क्यों अटका हुआ है मुझे नहीं पता बट आई थिंक स्टार इज व्हाट आई वाज लाइक
Starr was the biggest
स्टार
clue.
किड
Yeah, Starr was the biggest clue. Sir Richard Starkey, also known as Ringo Starr. Okay. 10 points there to Meghna. Next direct, and the last question of the quiz is to Dhruv. Dhruv, the name was chosen from an Italian noun, which is the nickname of Italy's Saharan scouting plane, Caproni, in turn derived from the Italianization of the Libyan Arabic name for a hot desert wind. The name was chosen due to the founder's passion for aircraft and also for the vision that the idea would blow a new wind through the dash industry. What am I missing in this story? And there is, of course, an image also for your reference. What is the missing word? What are we talking about?
So the image, KV, how does that tie in with the rest of the question?
The image is basically the logo of what we are talking about. So if we were talking about Komatsu, then this would be Komatsu.
Understood. I have none here. I'll pass on this as well.
Okay, Dhruv is passing. We are going to Dipti.
I don't know. Alitalia.
No, passing to Abhishek.
Is it Studio Ghibli?
It is Studio Ghibli. Yes, Ghibli is the word we were looking for. And when Dhruv asked, and the logo was the biggest clue actually of Studio Ghibli. This is their logo, and as you know, it's been in news this year and comes from this is the etymological origin of Ghibli. This is Studio Ghibli or just Ghibli. Okay, 12 points there to Abhishek. Oh, that was the last question. That brings us to the end of this quiz. Crazy. Okay, let's take one final look at the scores. Meghna had 10 in the first half. In the second half, she got wisdom tooth. Second half, she got wisdom tooth. And 10 more for Ringo Starr. Meghna ends on 30 points. Well done, Meghna. We hope to see you soon. Dhruv had 22 in the first half. And Dhruv got 11 for cameo. Dhruv ends on 33 points. 33 points. Dipti had 10 in the first half, then she got 3 for EMC2 Funda and 11 for Mimi. Dipti ends on 24. Dipti, well played. I hope to see you more often on Quizzing with the Members. And Abhishek had 36 8 points for EMC2, then 13 for Komatsu, 10 for Swiss cheese model, and 12 for Ghibli. Abhishek ends on 79. 79. Okay, guys, thank you
Comprehensive.
so much. Thank you, guys, for giving me your time, joining from different time zones. Thank you so much from 3 different continents, actually. Thank you so much. And Abhishek, we'll see you soon in the next Quizzing with Members, which might actually be the last Quizzing with Members ever done. So if you win that, you might be the winner of the last one trivia. We're trying to revamp
I'll
the
be in the
membership
first
program.
and the last episode both.
Yeah. Yes, you will win the first and last episode. That's crazy. We are trying to revamp the program. I feel there are a lot more that we can do with membership and not able to do. So we are trying to reformat a lot of things, but we'll get to that soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you for this. Thank you for joining. Bye,
Thank
bye,
you,
bye.
KV.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.